Hey boys, welcome back to the channel where we are going to be starting a brand new career mode on Rugby League Live 4. The 2023 season is, it's still a bit away, but it's fast approaching. You know, we're well and truly into 2023. I've got the Rugby League juices are flowing at the moment, and I was tossing up who to do, but I thought, you know what, we've got to play as the Dolphins in this 2023 career mode. I was debating because I know Odd One X's, he started a Dolphins career mode a while ago now, and it's still ongoing. But it's a bit different because he started a fair bit ago. He actually sort of made his own team with players off contract, like in the game. So I thought, you know what? There's been some great creators on the Fan Hub making basically all the proper jerseys on console as well. The Dolphins jersey actually looks, I don't know, I think it looks okay. I know I copped a lot of flack, but I don't know, dude. I don't hate the Dolphins jersey. I'm not gonna lie. I did see, I don't remember the user, but I saw like someone made their own custom Dolphins jerseys, and they looked really good. But I really don't mind these at all, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I'm excited. I was also like, the two teams originally, I was gonna just do a Tigers career, and then the Dolphins popped up because I keep I'm not gonna lie, dude, until we actually get to round one. Obviously I'm doing the career mode now, so I'll remember at this point, but until we got to round one, I honestly would have kept forgetting that the Dolphins are going to be playing this year, because it just seems such a weird, new team. Like, I think their team is actually pretty okay on paper. I think they've got some good depth, a lot of players that have a lot of potential still, even though, like, some of their forwards obviously a bit a bit older, getting a little bit past their prime for sure. But I like the experience in the forward pack. A few of their outside backs, they're the guys I'm thinking, like Jermaine Asako, Tessie New, the Lee brothers, like guys that have a lot of potential but haven't quite hit their straps. As unfortunately here, Brendan Nikori is going to score the first try for the Sharkies against us. First try against us in the brand new career. So Sharky's there with a nice little milestone try in the Auckland Nines. Honestly, I probably should have just skipped the Nines, because obviously there's not going to be Nines for the year. But whatever. I thought, it's a good chance to test some of the combos. Test some of the faces. Here is a nice little offload there. Kenny onto Big Edric down the sideline, chased by the Knight. He pumps him off, and Kenny backing up, but he's going to take the tackle, and that'll swing us to the break. So not a great opening start, but it's gonna take a bit of time to get used to all the fresh faces here. How well they're going to gel in real life will be a tester as well, because a lot of the guys, like, a lot of the signings is poor old, who was that? Fido got absolutely belted there by Ueli. Bit of a mismatch for sure. But a lot of the guys, like, they've signed pretty late, so they're only going to get, a preseason to work together, even like less than a full preseason. But I guess that happens in other teams as well. But a new club coming in, it's exciting times. I got to be honest, I'm very excited for this NRL season. The bye coming back every week, which will throw things up a bit. Does it change much? Maybe. I don't know. Is Big Edric down the sideline, brushes off the fullback. Are we going to see some of that form in real life? I hope so. Dude, I love Edric Lee. I love Branko Lee as well. I do. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'll probably play around with the team. Well, I'll definitely play around with the team quite a bit. I don't know why I've got Sean O'Sullivan kicking as well. Obviously, Jermaine Asako, if he's in the team, will be the shooter. But I'm definitely going to play around with the outside backs for sure, because there are some good youngsters. Other good players as well. There's Kenny Bromwich, Edric Lee again. He's causing all sorts of havoc out here. Edric Lee just absolutely dominating. And Kenny's doing some good stuff as well. Just probably could have scored himself, but unselfishly gave it to the big man who set him up in the first place, and that's gonna put us in front. So Beautiful, beautiful work right there. For those that don't know, because I'm sure I'm going to get, well, you've probably watched Odd One X's videos on how to download from the fan hub, but if there's any questions about how to get the 2023 teams, easiest way, go to Odd One X's channel, and he's got a couple of videos showcasing to do it on PC and also to do it on console. But if for whatever reason, if you don't want to do that and get like the usernames of some people, an easy way as well is just to go onto the fan hub, the community tab, search community, and then type in like example team 2023 and then search by date, and you'll have to skim through a bit to make sure it's the proper team. You might have to make, I did have to go through and add and remove a couple of players from a couple of teams, but not too many. Honestly, they're all pretty up to date and all pretty okay. So we're going to swing straight over to another game here against the Doggies, and hopefully we can continue the form, as we got the logo as well, the Dolphins logo. So good. I can't remember the username for this, because also on the console it doesn't actually have, a lot of times it just has the numbers, it doesn't actually have the username of the person. So if you were the person, put yourself in the comment section. Did a fantastic job on the jerseys as well. Like, you'll always, for whatever reason, on the console version, the logos are always a bit pixelated when they're custom, but you know, it's still great. Like, it's still fantastic. So I am very, very excited. The Doggies, also a team that I was contemplating, because I mean, again, they just have they've got a very different team, and this should be a tough game. Like, on paper, the Dogs, they're a tough opposition now, for sure. I'll have a video coming up for some real life discussions talking about the Dogs soon, and I still think they miss out on the 8, but they're definitely building for something. I still think they miss a gun fullback and a gun halfback, but yeah, they got some talent. So, but yeah, going back to the Dolphins as a whole, I like their squad. I think it's pretty good. Honestly, the people is, that's a nice little try there. Coleman, I don't know who the heck that is, but I don't mind the new Bulldogs jersey as well. I'm pretty sure that's the correct one, but yeah, I've seen quite a few people like their tip is that the Dolphins are going to be wooden spooners or like 16th, 17th. I think that's ridiculous. Like, I do not see the Dolphins getting bottom of the table. Excuse me, bottom of the table. They might, as new recruit there, Reed Marnie, able to scoot away from a couple of tacklers, but they might. I wouldn't be surprised if they struggle a bit, just with a bit of cohesion, maybe a bit of that X factor, just scoring points. But they're coached by Wayne Bennett. Sure, like, I just can't see them being poor, like, defensively. I think they're going to be strong defensively, and then, you know, they got a couple of quality plays to spark them. I mean, Nicarima, I think Nicarima should be the 14 as a bit of the spark there. They got Fido. They got a couple of, you know, like I said, they got Tessie, Zarko, who on their day can be world beaters. They just haven't, as soon as they get a bit of bad form, bad confidence, they're shot. But Wayne Bennett, he is the master coach. So he's taken some, you know, teams that people think are trash and turn them into world beaters. So I think the Dolphins are in for an okay season, as we're getting sort of pumped here at the minute. The Dogs are giving us a bit of a touch up, as Matty Burton kicking right footed just for the show of it. He is going to miss, but regardless, so hopefully we can just fight a little bit back here and try to get into it. But I'm keen to start this career fully, get into the regular rounds, and also real life. Just there's so much changes. It's going to be an exciting year of footy. So hopefully you guys are keen for the new Dolphins career mode. Also, I should note before I forget, I dropped the Dragons. Now, you know, it is a bit unfortunate that when you create your custom leagues in Rugby League Live 4 that you can't add an extra team and make a bye every week, but you know, it's fair enough. So I have dropped the I've dropped the Dragons. I was thinking about doing the Titans, but honestly the Titans I think are a decent team this year as well, and quite a few changes, so they're exciting. The Dragons, they got like no new recruits, so I thought, you know what, they're probably the team to go, unfortunately. So I dropped them back into the lower grades, so all their players will still be in the game or on the career mode. They just won't play this first year in the NRL, but we do suffer a defeat there. But hopefully guys are going to enjoy the career mode. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one for some, we'll probably skip straight into round 1 of the season, so see you guys then.